Back in St. Louis, the Blues hosted 9 top prospects, administering their own brand of testing.
We know they're good hockey player. Now we want to see physically how good of an athlete they are and how they will have to commit in the future years training-wise.
These are some of the guys that we've targeted in certain areas, and we just want to get to know them a little bit better. And obviously we hold our strength coach Nelson Hayat in high regard, and we want to get him hands-on with these guys.
Full extension, up, control down.
We're looking for whatever edge we can get to try and determine if there's some distinguishing characteristics that identify with one player that separates the group.
At the Combine, you only get to spend 20 minutes with them in an interview. Here you get a feel how to interact amongst their peers, but at the same time, you can see which guys are committed and which guys are not.
On your mark.
They're not all here to consider for our 9th pick. Some of them are targeted more towards the 24th, 26th, or even 39th pick in the draft.
All right, guys, thank you very much.
Then it was time for one last meeting in St. Louis to hash out the battle plan for Columbus.
If there's somebody there that you guys think is worth for us to really explore moving up to the top 3, let us know.
We can discuss that once we go through all the areas. So we're going to go through each area, and everybody will go through those guys that you would consider taking either with our first-round picks or with that 39th pick.
I did see some ability with him in that game.
He's a big guy who's got skill, who competes, can score.
What'd you think of Cole?
I think he's a great defenseman. Sees the ice well, great passer, and he's got a bomb for a shot. You're gonna have to take him before 26 if you want to get him.
Next we have David Perron. He's a special player. He's got some great offensive instincts. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Kovalev. I've seen games this year where he's been a threat every time he has the puck.
Billy saw a lot more of him than I did, but I just didn't see what he sees.
Some guys on our staff didn't see him and don't think he's good. I'm telling you, he can play. He's got one-on-one ability. He's got great instinct.
There's going to be some good arguments. You definitely want your guys in there.
I completely understand guys like Anton, who have seen him a few times and seen him play bad games or not such good games. But I've been telling you, Anton, if you saw those games where we were at, I mean, he has magic.
It's a contest, and you got to battle. I'm just telling you what I think. That's all he's told. I just said, if I'm playing the Stanley Cup Finals against Anaheim, I want that. It's a lot of fun.
How do you pronounce it? Palusha? Palusha.
I think, in the right round, the right spot, he's the type of kid you're going to draft him. You're not going to be disappointed because I think he's going to give you everything he's got. You're going to
39 for sure.
I got the big Erstad kid from...
Erstad, eh?
We got 2 third-round picks. I wouldn't mind investing a third-round pick in a guy that is 6'4" and can skate and got potential.
Especially with having so many picks, you get a little itchy. You want to get the work done, and you want to get to that table, and you want to get your guys and move on and start working with them. So yeah, it's an exciting time, but there's a lot of things that we have to think of before that final list goes in the draft book.
Good night, Irene.